Welcome to another exciting episode of Pokemon Black and White 2 Soul Link is brought to you by Colonel Ben SP and the Gamers Brew. I am Brandon of the Gamers Brew.
And I am Ben from Colonel Ben SP.
And we're here to drop some Pokemon knowledge on you guys. Oh. Yeah, that might help.
Pokemon knowledge, well, I had nothing to say outside of the fact that I just seem to be having really bad luck recently.
To be fair, though, I feel like you've been purposely letting certain things die just because you really don't like them, and you just want to be all like, yeah.
No, I just think that I've just been making some poor decisions when it comes to certain matchups. Although some matchups are just way out of my hand, like anything that has to do with Wobbuffet.
Yeah, you've ran into Wobbuffet way too many times. It is just not fair the amount of Wobbuffet running into you have done.
Well, there's not much I can do about that.
You bring up points, but I feel like your points should not be this well made.
Oh, come on, man. Not my Archon.
What happened?
I need to heal my Archon. It's not gonna live if I don't heal him.
Hopefully you have something to heal him with.
I have a bunch of heals. I bought them last episode.
Oh yeah.
You've been almost catching up because I've been pretty much either getting lost or doing things that I didn't really need to do.
By the way, for everyone watching, it is now fall, apparently, in Pokemon World.
It's still winter for me. Because I'm still in the cave and I still haven't gotten out. Oh yeah, okay, sure, why not?
What happened?
Miss Grievous using Hypno, some beam attack, I forget the name. It's a psychic beam attack.
I see.
Okay, I gotta get out. If Archon gets hit by that thing, probably gonna die. Oh, Jabberjaw. Take forever to actually evolve.
I really don't like this gym.
What's wrong?
Just the fact that it constantly pushes you back every 2 seconds.
Oh, gym puzzles. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Like, I'm okay with gym puzzles. I mean, the ice gym in Pokemon Gold and Silver? I thought that was really clever. You had to slide, figure it out. Then they brought it back in another gym. I forget which gym had that too.
You know, pretty much trials in Pokemon Sun and Moon were pretty much the same way. They just divided the gym puzzles into its own separate thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm excited for Ultra Sun and Moon just because of the fact that it's set in the slight future, similar to how this game is, believe it or not. So we'll.
It's not though. It's just. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not really excited for it because it's gonna be the same game, only with. It's gonna be the definitive edition, technically, of Sun and Moon.
Yeah, but was this the definitive version of Black and White?
Yes it was.
See, I don't think so. I think this tells its own story while using the same map.
Yeah, well, you're expecting something that's not gonna happen from Ultra Sun and Moon. it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like Platinum, which is basically Platinum is pretty much telling the same story, but not telling the same story of Diamond and Pearl.
You think so?
Yes, I believe so.
See, I'd like to believe that it's gonna.
Black and White 2 is actually a different story because it's actually a sequel to the first game. Ultra Sun and Moon are not sequels. They're just pretty much.
Are you sure? Because I was under the impression that it was a sequel.
It's not a sequel. They clearly said it wasn't a sequel. It's just an alternate fucking timeline, the alternate dimension.
I mean, if we want to talk about alternate timelines, we could talk about Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
It's pretty much that. They've been messing with alternate dimensions and timelines since, you know, they made that excuse up in that game. So they're actually, you know, trying to use that as an excuse for Ultra Sun and Moon.
Wait, Braviary learns Heat Wave?
Yes, no, wait. I think that's a... I'm not sure, I don't remember.
He does learn Heat Wave, but his special attack is only 57.
Yeah, but it's still useful for things like Scizor and Ferrodorn.
You know what I'm loving? I'm loving that I have X-Scissor finally. I'm glad I found that TM.
Oh, that helps a bit.
No!
Oh no! I should buy some blue files because honestly.
I probably shouldn't be fighting the gym leader yet. I still haven't beaten the Celestial Tower.
You don't really need to do the Celestial Tower. I thought we've actually, you know...
I know, but I'm talking about I'm talking about the trading, because everything is level 37, and that means their Pokemon are going to be in the 40s, and mine are still in the low 30s.
Please don't kill him. Please, oh my god.
Who died? Who died?
Archon died.
No, not Flappy Bird.
Archon died from a critical hit.
Oof.
And to that I say, well, that sucks.
Just a bit.
I somehow knew it wasn't gonna live for too long.
This Bisharp is using nothing but Scary Face.
Call it bluff.
Oh. Hang on one second. We'll keep going.
Okay. No problemo.
No worries, we're still going.
I'm missing my Fire Fang on this coiling superior. Gonna. Oh my god, I'm not doing any damage on him. He keeps using coil.
He's using what? Coil?
Coil, yes. So he's increasing his attack and he's increasing his defense, I believe. That's gonna kill? Is that gonna kill? No. Okay, good. I better heal because one more hit might be it for Earn the Houndour. The Houndour.
Oh, that's right, you named it Earn.
Oh, that hurts so much.
Are you still in that mountain? The Twist Mountain or whatever?
Yes, I'm still in the mountain. And that hurt a lot. Good thing it wasn't a critical hit. Oh, just please die already. One more burn damage and he should be dead. There we go. Dead. Okay. Oh, that's right. Bianca keeps healing my party every time.
Oh yeah, we said that didn't count towards a kill.
Yeah.
Because stupid AI. So you still have Archon. There you go.
That's really annoying, but you know.
It means you get to keep it.
I guess. But it feels like I have to bend the rules just because the game is being incredibly stupid.
To be fair, as much as this game, I'll be honest, I know this game isn't the best. I enjoy it for all the wrong reasons. And I know it's not well balanced. I know the mechanics have a lot to be desired. But you know what?
That's Pokemon in general, unfortunately.
I've been having the time of my life playing with you, Ben. I'll be honest, this Soul Link has just been the best. Now, if you want to talk about things that are absolutely shitty, we can talk about Pokemon Go.
Oh, that transition. You need to work on that.
Yeah, just probably a little bit. So, those of you who don't know, Pokemon Go is having or has had an event in Chicago at this point, whenever you're watching this video. And I was really excited because, you know what, not a lot of things come to Chicago as far as Nintendo goes. I mean, yes, there was the Switch event last year, in which Anthony went to, but there's not a lot. And so I got really excited. 5 minutes after tickets go on sale, all scalped.
Obviously, because anything Nintendo related, that usually happens.
I know! There's no way I'm gonna get a Super NES! Are you kidding me? Just because I want a Super NES, it's gonna be scalped. Because, you know, who wants to have SNES classics that are HD quality? I mean, and Nintendo can't make a surplus of them. Oh no. For God forbid that they take a small hit on a slight amount of surplus when it comes to those classic systems. No, they have to all sell out. Because if a store has one on the shelf, they're being terrible.
Be honest, okay, with you. Nintendo is a toy maker that doesn't know about supply and demand. They keep making these things knowing that people are just gonna fucking go ballistic over them. And they supply stores with so little amount that it makes it so easy for people to scalp and sell at high prices online.
Like the frickin' Amiibos.
It's Amiibos all over again. They have yet to learn their own lessons. They keep making the same mistakes because they can get away with it because people aren't going to say goddamn thing about it.
Oh no, we'll say all the goddamn things about it, but they'll still get our money.
Fucking Nintendo. First of all, I don't like the Super NES Mini because that is what they did with it is sleazy. Sleazy and fucked up. Okay?
What's sleazy about it? Tell me.
Because they have Star Fox 2 bundled with it. And Star Fox 2, they fucked over the team that made that game. Okay? They fucked that team really bad. And now they're actually selling it after, after all this time, which they actually, they stole code, they didn't give royalties to the team who made it. They stole ideas from the team because they wanted to promote the N64. They didn't release the Star Fox 2 because they wanted to release Star Fox 64 and have people excited for that. It's fucked up.
Is Star Fox 2 that good?
Dude, Star Fox 2, first of all, they stole ideas from Star Fox 2 for Star Fox 64 and beyond. They took many ideas Argonaut had and made it their own without giving any kind of credit to that team at all. It's really messed up.
Well, I mean, if we want to continue talking about messed up, I mean, we could always talk about how the Metroid 2 remake and then the game for the 3DS coming out.
Yes, but I don't want to talk about that because that's another fucked up part about it. I feel like they only did that to spite the guy who made the another Metroid 2 remake.
I'll be honest, I don't think they would have made it if it hadn't been for the Metroid 2 remake. And they said, oh wow, look at how successful this is. Maybe we should cancel his and market upon it so we can make money. Just because he's not going to make any money doesn't mean we can't make money.
Because the thing is that they haven't shown any interest in Metroid in a long ass fucking time.
Well, last year was the Metroid anniversary, and what did they give us? They gave us Metroid Forces, and you know what we hated? The Forces!
It's just...
You know what? Pokken Tournament was a very interesting and fun game. It was made by the people of Tekken. So yes, that was interesting. But whenever Nintendo tries to do something that's a spin-off, like the Metroid Star Forces or whatever they're called it, and other things like that, they tend to fail hard. How hard? Well, you remember E.T. for the NES. They fail that hard.
I don't know, man. They don't even... Their internal teams don't do much nowadays. They usually let other companies, like second party and third party, do the work for them.
That's
because Pokemon isn't even developed by them.
I know, and neither was Hyrule Warriors or
a lot of stuff, to be honest. You have to also understand that even Metroid Other M, despite the story was made by the same guy who worked on the previous Metroid. So basically, all the really bad parts of the story, you gotta blame him for it. It wasn't Team Ninja. Team Ninja worked on the gameplay, so you can blame them for any of the gameplay shortcomings. But yeah, like their Mario Sports titles, they don't do them. It's Camelot who does them, and Camelot.
And who did the Donkey Kong Country rebirths? It was Retro Studio.
Exactly, those are second-party studios.
And who made The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Seasons and Ages? It was Capcom.
Yeah.
And who made Minish Cap? Capcom.
You know what's funny is that people kind of forget that Breath of the Wild wasn't like fully developed by them either. They actually brought in people from Monolith Soft to help them with the world. And guess what? Monolith Soft said made before Xenoblade Chronicles. And these are things that people don't really think about, and they praise Nintendo so much just because they have feels and emotions and love their games so much. They don't really take the time to think about all the shitty things that Nintendo does. People need to stop having an affection with companies, because companies don't really love any of us. They just want to make money. They don't have any kind of affection towards any of their fans or anything. Otherwise, they wouldn't do the stupid shit they do most of the time.
Question. Steel resists dragon, right? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Good. No, but I get your point, but you gotta remember, this goes back to when we first started playing video games, as far as the whole nostalgia boner. It goes back to the marketing campaign that Nintendo and Sega fought so hard to do, because they fought for you to love their systems. It was either you were a Sega or you were a Nintendo. You were either Pepsi or you were Coke. You were either Ruffles or you were Lay's. You were McDonald's or you were Burger King.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. It kind of pisses me off that people, like when Sega pulled the bullshit they pulled with with abandoning the Sega Saturn for the Dreamcast. Everybody complained and everyone talked shit about that. But Nintendo did the same thing with the Wii U for the Switch, and no one had bothered to complain about that.
That's because we have been what is the word? Conditioned. We have been conditioned to accept it at this point. Because look at
accept it though.
I know, but look at everything. Bullshit. Look at everything. Not just from a consumer standpoint. Look at it from a political standpoint. Look at it from a social standpoint. The entire world around us has been conditioned to just accept it. Look at Taco Bell has limited time offers. The XXL Chalupa, that was like 4 years ago. And what did they do now? They brought it back, but under a different name, called the Double Chalupa. We are conditioned by the corporations, conditioned by the media, conditioned by the video game creators. Everything conditions us, everything around us. But the thing is, nobody chooses to care, because you know what? And I'll be honest, I'm just as bad. Because I'm going to look at that Pokemon Ultra, I'm going to play that Pokemon Ultra, I'm going to tell you what's good about it, I'm going to love it, I'm going to consume the fuck out of it. But you know what? Give it a month or two, I'm going to say, well, fuck. I wish there was more to this.
Dude, Sun and Moon wasn't good. Why is it that people... I complain about all this, and I'm also part of the problem. Because I didn't want the Switch, because there's nothing out right now, and it's not worth it. But I still bought it anyway, because I saw it as a good deal on eBay. And the reason why I bought it is because of hope, and because of, if I want to play the latest or newest Nintendo game, I need the console. Or if Smash Bros. Gets ported, I'm gonna need this console to play it, because then the Wii U version is gonna be obsolete, or this version is gonna be obsolete, or that version is gonna be obsolete. It's a problem. It's a problem.
I do not deny what you say.
And the thing is that we fall into this kind of shit.
I'll be honest, I'm just as bad.
It's like how they've been cutting corners with fighting games as of late.
You know that Greninja amiibo that I'm giving away?
No, I don't.
Oh, so you probably haven't seen, but one of the 5 prizes that we're giving away at the Gamers Brew is a Greninja amiibo. And it's an uncommon amiibo. You could probably find it if you really looked, but it's not so common that you could find it at every store. But you know what? I remember when I picked it up. I went to Toys R Us at like 8 o'clock at night. I waited through the night. And then I was there. I was the first one in line, and I got a Greninja amiibo. And then Anthony was right behind me, and he got it. And that's where the unopened Greninja amiibo comes from for the giveaway. I mean, well, that's interesting. Guess what I just ran into wildly? I can't catch it, but it's really strange to run into it wildly.
What?
Porygon.
That is kind of weird.
I know it's a randomizer, and it's to be expected that there would be a wild Porygon, but when you run into it and you see it, you're just like, huh.
Well, this isn't cyberspace unless the Pokemon world is cyberspace.
Who knows anymore.
So, basically, are we playing Pokemon or Digimon?
It's a bit of both. Yeah, that was weird. I ran into a Porygon. Like, not saying it was a bad thing to run into it. I beat it, but I just was like, well, that's a Porygon. A wild Porygon. Huh.
A Wildygon.
I love the experienced trainer battle music. Do 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 do. But yeah. Point is, we're all the problem, and we'll all keep consuming it.
And we should vote with our wallets and blah blah blah, but that's never gonna happen because everyone falls for the same tricks because feels and blah blah blah. You see, though, this is why at this point it's like I don't hate Microsoft, despite the fact that I don't like the Xbox One.
Are you kidding me? I'll be honest. Microsoft has, like, they're like, oh, watch this. We're making the Xbox One X1, Xbox One XXX1 box.
There should be, at this point in time, there should be no fanboyism. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's no fanboyism towards Xbox. I'm just like, I'll be honest. You know what?
No. I'm saying there shouldn't be any fanboyism towards anything. Period.
Oh.
Because at this point, if I buy a Sony console, it's because it's not because I love Sony, and Sony has always been there for me, and Sony loves its customers. No, I buy it because there are games on the Sony console that I like, and it probably runs much better than most of the Xbox versions. And for the games that I know won't run properly, I can always buy it on PC because I have a good PC. I buy Nintendo consoles specifically for the Nintendo products because I know that the ports most of the time won't end up well unless it's good, and then I can have it portable wherever I want to go. Pretty much, it's just people need to let go of having love for a company, thinking that the company loves them back.
Oh, no. The companies look at us like dollars. We're a demographic. Video game companies are almost as bad as network companies that make TV shows. Like, half the shit on Cartoon Network was canceled in the 90s because the toys weren't moving.
Which is really stupid.
How stupid is it, Ben?
As stupid as Minions.
Aw, someone not like Minions?
Minions are a terrible product. Minions are a cynical product. It's just so cynical. feels like I'm in this cave forever.
It's a long freaking cave. Oh, cool, I found Shadowclaw. I mean, I know that Shadowclaw isn't, like, the best one. Oh, we gotta... Let me finish this battle, you finish your battle, and then we're gonna end it.
Alright, well, Shadowclaw is alright. I don't hate Shadowclaw.
Does Shadowclaw have a chance of staggering, if I remember right?
No. It has a high critical chance, if I remember correctly.
Is that it? Okay, because I knew it was something. Plant versus plant. Wild Vine versus Credilli. Who will win? Who will lose? Who will get us? Go ahead.
Or is it Cradily? Because I know it's just...
Credilli? Credilli?
I don't know. I mean, I miss Pokemon Battle Revolution because at the very least I can see how they pronounce the Pokemon names. And I know that, you know, there's no point in those type of games anymore, like Stadium and whatnot, but I still feel like they should try one more time.
You think so?
Yes.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'd buy it.
Because I'd like a high definition
Battler?
battle game. I'd like to actually get a fucking capture card for my 3DS again, but you know, money issue.
Oh no, I completely agree. Like, I'll be honest, the only reason we were able to afford it over here was because we all went in on it. And we're a complete group. You're by yourself over there, and I'll be honest. I wish you had more help.
Yeah, well, you know.
But you know what, Ben? That just shows just how strong of an individual you are.
I'm pretty much done a lot of shit by myself, pretty much. Even most of my channel's upgrades have been through my own blood, sweat, and tears.
And I'll be honest, it shows. It definitely shows. I mean, you've done you're a lot different than when I first met you. I mean, the whole channel has evolved over the last year.
Pretty much. It's just that, you know, these things don't really get appreciated. It's more of a thing that I want to do because it's what keeps me sane and it's what I find fun.
Alright, so you ready to end this?
Oh, well, let me finish this wild Pokemon battle. It should be done soon.
Okay.
Just die, Trotagon, die! Alright, Trotagon's dead, and we should be good.
Alright guys, we'd like to thank you for watching Pokemon Soul Link Black and White 2. As always, I am Brandon.
And I'm Bangin'.
Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video, as well as to subscribe to Colonel Ben SP. You can find a link in the description below, as well as a link to his Twitch channel, Epic Gaming for You. Make sure to join us next week for the next exciting episode of Pokemon Black and White 2. Hey there, this is Brandon of the Gamers Brew. Thanks for watching our Pokemon Soul Link run between Colonel Ben SP and the Gamers Brew. We'd like to ask you to like, share, and subscribe to both Colonel Ben SP and the Gamers Brew. And as always, thanks for watching.